Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Liam. It's Sunday afternoon. I know this is everybody's favorite day of the week. That means it's time for another technical analysis video to drop. So let's go ahead and jump in. But before we do, real quick, I just want to let all you guys know that I have mad appreciation. And if you have appreciation for me and my videos and the content that I'm creating here, please go hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out. I'm trying to hit 100 subs by the end of the year. So if we could make that happen, that would be just a great Christmas, New Year's, Liam, your awesome present. So go subscribe. All right, we are starting off looking at the DXY, the dollar index. Absolutely sickening to look at. Last week we were back here on this candle. You'll remember I said we broke our blue line, our 50 moving average, and we broke it, you know, a little bit more severely than we had previously. And since then, I mean, the sell-off has continued. From last week when I made that video, we are down another 4% from then. So when you look at this is an ugly chart to look at. But we're going to go ahead and get into our markets in just a second here, and you're going to really see that inverse relationship play out. So let's jump over to the Dow Jones first. The Dow has been absolutely smashing it recently. You can see that we did get above our descending trend line in our triangle. So we are above that. Now, to me, that theoretically means that we should have some more upside coming. Personally, before I was willing to take a trade, I would like to see a retest of this level right about here. We'll draw it out here. Right about here, you can see we have this kind of crucial level, that 33,197, 33,200, somewhere in that range. I'd like to see price action kind of, you know, come down, touch it a little bit. Maybe we get a little sideways action, a little bit of two-legged up, down, up. But I would like to see some type of retest of this area, or even this trend line right below it. I'd like to see a retest of that area first, and then a rejection, so we bounce back off in a bullish direction. And that to me would signal this being a viable trade. So that's what I'm looking at on the Dow. The other thing to just kind of be aware of, the MACD down here, you'll see on the bottom, it's a little bit overextended, way the heck up there. You can also see that the histogram decreasing, which means that the momentum is decreasing as well. So there's still more buyers than there are sellers, but the sellers are kind of closing that gap. So jumping over into the NASDAQ, actually is not looking too bad. Had a very good day on Thursday the 10th. We went up 7% that day, 7.4%. Absolutely smashed it. You can see that put us back above our 20 moving average and our 50 moving average. 200, this pink line here, still coming down, just kind of riding right above our descending trend line here. So if we are going to go retest it this week, and I can absolutely see that happening, I can absolutely see price action coming back into this 12,450 level, somewhere in there. I'm expecting some very stiff resistance from both this trend line and the 200 moving average. So I am not really looking for any longs on the NASDAQ right now. I'm not really looking for any shorts either. Just kind of watching seems to be the best bet with the NASDAQ. I mean, tech has been all over the place for several weeks, if not months now. But just really being patient here, not jumping into anything. We will jump into the Russell 2000. Russell's still kind of trending sideways, nothing crazy going on. Barely got above our 200-day average. We still have the top of our channel at 1923. So I would expect price action to get a little bit closer. It's currently about 1886, so about 40 points off. I would expect it to get a little closer before we start to see some resistance creep in. And then at that point, I would really just have to see what the structure looks like before I decided if I wanted to go long or short. And not really too much other than that happening on the Russells. So the trade of the week for this week, what I'm eyeballing, I am looking at Box Incorporated. ticker symbol is BOX. So we'll zoom out to the weekly time frame here. We'll start drawing some lines, and I will show you guys what I'm looking at. So we do have this wedge formation forming. You can see we have this upward moving trend line as well as this downward moving trend line. And then this is just a green supply zone. It was resistance for a long time. You'll see here, 1, 2, back over here, here. And then once we broke through it, you'll see it turned into support a couple times. 1 here, here, here. So clearly a very crucial area around this 24. We're currently trading at about $28, $29. Basically, what I'm expecting to happen is, if we break to the downside, if this wedge breaks to the downside, I'd be looking for a retest of this supply zone and then price action to bounce back up to maybe back to where we are right now, $29, $30, $31. But the entry in that scenario would be around 23, 24, maybe even as high as 25. If prices follow this upward moving trend line and we break to the upside, I would be looking to trade that back up to about 30, maybe 33 would be the first take profit. And then I would probably sell half of my position. But I really think at that point, there is the potential for new all-time highs. Of course, I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm looking at this week. Please go smash that like button if you made it this far, and go click the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this helps you put some direction on your trades and you kind of know what you're trading and where it's heading. I really appreciate doing these. So mad love for you guys. I hope you have a great week trading. I hope you smash all your trading goals. Peace out, homies.